Hello! Here's another attempt at being outside. I can only attempt. Oh, there's our hummingbird. I think it's just playing tricks on me. I'm gonna... There. Now I'm out of the sun. Oh, there we go. It always comes in the evening when the lighting's not bright. Well, there it is. It's taking a drink. Oh, and it flies away. There we go. You're done with school. All right. You got enough credits. All right then. Do you feel liberated? Do you feel free? Now you're a sophomore. I think my niece is a sophomore. Okay, freshman, sophomore. Yeah. I think she's a freshman now. Hello and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I was able to capture the hummingbird. The hummingbird actually came. You're free! How old are you? I'll be 57 years old this next month. I think today is the 22nd. Here's Chucky on the tree behind you. Please don't look back. Chucky. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? You're Brazilian. All right. What up? You know me. You know me. Are you down with OPP? I think I have an idea. I'm going to award my biggest tipper. So far, it's Mike Ovett. So far, Mike Ovett is my biggest tipper. And I'm going to have some items. Yes, you are. You're the Germany guy. Wie geht's? I'm outside. They let me come outside sometimes. Here we go. We're gonna show more wooded area. Gut! Danke, gut. Und Ihnen? I have ferns. Just drove through a bad lightning storm. I've been posting a lot of videos in my shorts, a lot of lightning footage. Did you hear about that guy that was struck 7 times? They called him the Spark Ranger. There was another guy that was struck 7 times. I've been keeping track of that poor guy, the Spark Ranger. He was a guy a ranger in Virginia. He was struck so many times by lightning. But you can watch the story if you look through the short videos I've made. Did you see all those trees? Trees just explode when they're hit with lightning. Some of them are cooked on from the inside out. That one kid that said, "I am Thor, God of," and he didn't even finish the sentence. A bolt of lightning came down. Kaboom! Lightning. It's so exhilarating and terrifying. Hello! It's Friday. Trees no longer a tree. Yeah, it's no longer there. Boom! Did you see the one when the clouds were parting? That was majestic. Hello! My hero! Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be. They used to play that. You are the wind beneath my wings. Do I like Taco Bell? We had Taco Bell. Their service is getting worse. I think, and the food, it's like it's sitting on the shelf. I want fresh food. Ting, ting, ting. No spamming, please. Do you like Taco Bell? Everything is getting worse. Worse by the day. It's getting worse. Problem engine kaput. Dave's hot chicken is the best. And then there's the lava chicken. And then there's, yes, it's spicy as hell. So they say. So yes, so far, Mike Ovett is my biggest tipper. Are throwing stars allowed in Florida? I don't know all the laws in Florida. I was thinking about to award my biggest tipper. I'll have to give a choice. Give a choice of what award should I give? That's true. Dave's hot chicken is awesome. Yes. Oh, you have all that stuff. I'll have to think of what I should do is print out a biggest tipper award, you know, so you can hang it on your wall. I can go get a frame, 8.5 by 11. Go to maybe Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get a frame. You just say, Mike Ovett, Ed's biggest tipper. You're a prepper member. All right. Don't tell people you're a prepper, because then you could become a target. People will be looking for you when the S hits the fan. That's what they say. You can't talk about all your prepping. Then there's a Canadian prepper. Have you heard from him lately? Are you in Graymont? I'm not in Graymont. So you saw a lightning storm today. So is this Mordigogo says hi. Total atomic annihilation. The mushroom cloud. We're all going in a mushroom cloud. That's what I was told that as a kid. During the 80s, they had it's still going. My whole childhood was nuclear annihilation or atomic. Now it's nuclear. They don't use atoms anymore. They use stuff that radiates. G'day. can't read that font. Rainier. Anyway, I tried. How's everybody doing today? I didn't bring my flute. I'm starting to get pretty good at the flute. I should have a collection. I should start collecting flutes. Ranvier. Okay. Thank you for spelling it out. Bart. Hello, Bart. Special. Just a little bit special. Are you special? You're not special. That's what the cops say in England. You're not special. Back off. Bart Simpson. OMG. Bart Simpson said hi. Dyslexic, yes. Dyslexic, yes. I didn't choose to be dyslexic. Dyslexic. I didn't choose to be dyslexic. Been there. It looks like everybody's joining today. I was a bit lonely earlier. I was watching for the hummingbird. I got off on my usual rants. I think I found the remedy for daylight savings time. Stop turning your clock ahead. If everyone did that, we'd be on the same time. And I think that would be our vote. I didn't land on dyslexia. Dyslexia landed on me. That's right. Dyslexia. That sounds like a city. Welcome to Dyslexia. Doing, doing. There are those who say it has healing powers. I was going to get serious about that. I want to award my biggest tipper. What plans for the weekend? I'll have to think of something. I want to do something fun. Maybe have a picnic. Me and my mom can go on a picnic. We've done that before. We stop by Food Depot and we get some snacks. And we can sit at the park and eat our snacks. Or maybe even watch a movie. That's what we can do. We can watch a movie together. Mom's doing fine. She's having a pajama date today. She's been wearing her pajamas. I'll have to think of a movie we can watch. I think it's kind of, what I'll do is put the link in the description like I did before. It's okay, you don't have to reward me. Your company, my company is okay. Well, that's nice. Just for company. I was thinking that'd be like a motivator, that would motivate people to tip me. I could, it'll be kind of like a contest. Who rewards me the most, or who tips me the biggest? Who leaves the biggest tip? TIP was an acronym for to ensure promptness. That's what TIP meant, to ensure promptness. It started in the UK, and that what they would do was they would give money to their server to make sure they got good service. And that's what they would start with. Now they end with the tip. It's like if they make the server earn the tip. Check it out, the Netflix series, Investigation, Alien. My brother has Netflix. He likes Stranger Things. If you're into Stranger Things, My brother's wife liked the Walking Dead. Is that even the thing anymore? Walking Dead was pretty popular. They say it was filmed here in Georgia. You need to get your watch hours in, and that way you get a little super chat button. I know, that's what I've been working on. I need to get my watch hours. Tell some friends. Tell some friends about the super chat button below. That makes it easy for people to tip you. Yeah, they are lazy. Tippers are lazy. They want you to do all the work. Except Mike. Mike's he's not lazy. They say God hates the lazy. I know, if I could just, people have asked that. You know what? I should get an award. I've been a YouTuber since 2009. Since 2009 I've been a YouTuber. Shouldn't I get something? I'd get them more business maybe. Just an E for effort. Stay live longer. I have been. This is my second live today. Yeah, then I can get waves, different waves of people. You know, start around, I guess, 10 o'clock UK time. I'll have to think of things to do. You know, like have lunch, have dinner, wake up and have breakfast, have like a late night. Somebody said I should have a late night. And I said, how late? I think it was Brian, Adventure, guy who goes by Adventure. He suggested that I do a late night. I usually go to sleep around sunset, and then I wake up a couple of times. This morning I woke up at 2 a.m. 2 o'clock is the real 3 o'clock around this time. Good to see you. A 24-hour live? I would need a co-host. I should get a co-host in case I have to go to the bathroom, or in case I have to answer the phone, or help my mom, you know. Then I could have a 24-hour. I have a girl in mind. I see her when I go to the grocery store. She works at the grocery store I go to. Say, hey, would you like to be my co-host? So, what's KSA? Kansas? KSA. So it's 2 a.m. 2 o'clock in the morning. That's way over across the pond. What time is it right now? It is 3:45, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably 8 o'clock in the UK. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Okay. Well, welcome. What a wonderful world this will be. What a glorious time to be free. Go to the mall and take everyone around town with you. Maybe, have you noticed that malls are becoming ghost malls? Have a good day. Take us with you to the grocery store. That's a good idea. What I'll do is when I pull into the grocery store, I can begin the live. I don't have a mount. I'd love to get a mount. Some people have a phone mount in their car, and they do a drive along. I'll have to see. What I can ask for my birthday is a car mount. That way I can just drive around in my car. We can go to the park together or something. Watch, just drive through the streets. We could do a ride along. Eddie's Funhouse ride along. Or like I said, when I pull into the supermarket or the grocery store, I can say, okay, now I'm starting. What I need is to fill up my battery packs. Ask her out. She has a ring on. That's the only drawback. I'll say, is that ring to keep men away from you? Because sometimes ladies wear rings. It's just to keep the guys off of her. She kind of looks like Katy Perry. I never told her that. Oh, damn. I know. God, another one got away. I always tell about the one that got away. That's what I can do. That's what I can, to make this a better show. I need to start stepping it up. Just step it up a bit. What we could do is we could look for roadkill. There's lots of roadkill here in Georgia. I might cause an accident though, trying to pull over. There's lots of armadillos. I see a lot of armadillo carcasses and sometimes deer. That would be cool. Call it Roadkill the Movie. I could just hop in my car. But I need tips, you know, so that I can keep gas in my car. That's how it, my entertainment, you know, for entertainment purposes. Probably be a tax write-off, I don't know. It's a career, not a hobby. Just get in my car. Don't do that. Talk about the one that got away. You might become a person of interest. That's right. I get asked that sometimes. Are you single? Somebody asked me that yesterday. Are you single? And then she started talking about her 2-year-old. It's like, I take it she's single too. Single with child. No, roadkill. Okay. I was just thinking, people have curious interests, you know, and I want to cater to the curious interests. Or see what kind of bugs we can find. Rodeo. We can go to the rodeo. Off to the rodeo. Or to the monster truck. Monster jab. Or we can play pay girls to play patty cake. Patty cake, baker man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. We need to think up some games to play. And then have cash prizes. That would keep people glued. Just get 2 contestants, you know. Remember that game Suck and Blow? You put a dollar bill or something and you pass on the dollar bill to somebody else through Suck and Blow. That sounds like an adult show. Suck and Blow. I can get a crisp $1 bill. Anything, yeah. We'll have to get creative. Pause with WTH. What's WTH? What the hell? Spin the bottle. But that would be an adult show. Spin the bottle. Who remembers Spin the Bottle? There's a lot of interesting games. Pause again. How about we can invent games. I think games, that really gets people interested. The stakes are high. The participants are ready, willing, and able. No, the contestants. We should have a talent show, just to keep in the spirit, you know. Get 3 contestants. See who who sings the best, or who tells the best jokes. That'll keep people watching. I can set up a table. Or how about two contestants? I only have two. I need to get more chairs. Remember me? I remember you. I wish people would stop asking that. What if I don't remember you? What if I choose not to remember you? I've been thinking about that. It was brought to my attention that they closed down a water park. They closed, not a water park, but it was a marine world, something like that. No, Eddie, no. They have killer whales and dolphins that are just sitting in their tanks because everyone just abandoned this marine world. That's a brand name, Marine World. Wow, that's a big mosquito. That was a prehistoric mosquito. I didn't think that would happen. People just stopped going. You know, dolphin shows, orca shows. There's the hummingbird, chilling out, hovering around, when I don't have the camera on it. Oh well. Well, I'm glad it's coming by. It's probably feeding its babies. This is Eddie's Funhouse. I'm definitely going to be following that story. They got them there, they can get them out. They can release them into the ocean. Dolphins have been known to unalive themselves. So yeah, we need to be careful with dolphins and orcas. The only time orcas kill people is in captivity. We got to quit keeping them in captivity. We don't need to do that, especially if we've lost interest. Even if we have lost, you know what they should do is have boats. They should have boats that go out into the ocean and find orcas and dolphins, so you can meet them in their environment. You see what I'm saying? Just get on the boat, go out to sea, and Nafte said hi. Are you from Saudi Arabia also? I'm getting people from India, from Saudi Arabia, and sometimes the Philippines. No heavy existential talk. Existential. That's a big word. We're not afraid of big words here. You're from Pakistan. Okay. Well, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I hope you like it. Sitting outside, doing a live stream, feeding the mosquitoes. That's what I can do, is just have a Q&A. I can interview people out on the streets. What I can do is go to the grocery store and just sit there for a while. And just ask people to tell me their stories. What's your story? Have you ever seen a ghost? Dolphins unaliving, orcas hurting. Yeah, manhunters. The love you take is equal to the love you make. So we need to be showing some love. That's what we need to do, is get on some scuba gear. Take a boat out there, jump into the ocean and see the animals, see the dolphins, but then Braley. Hello, Braley. It's me, Braley. Welcome again to Eddie's Funhouse. We're talking about being kind to animals. We shouldn't contain animals. Do not captivate them. Do not keep them in captivity. What have they done wrong? We should only take animals that have done wrong, and put them in captivity. If they've done nothing wrong, leave them alone. Some of the best experiences I've had have been in the wild. I see animals all the time. They're not in cages. They're not being whipped. Have you ever seen the movie Water for the Elephants? I think that's the name of the movie. Reese Witherspoon. I think it was called Water for the Elephants. Have a talk about existence. That's right. What's up? Wow, they're showing up today. And it's Friday. It's Friday. Awesome. Animals really are intelligent. Like the Bengal tiger. No, the Siberian tiger. They recognize crows. Crows have face recognition. Thoughts on diners? Were you at a diner? Hello, Braley. Yes? Hey, Ed! The doing doing. Can you hear it? I have a condenser a few steps away from me. And the condenser, it comes on and it shuts off. Heal! Prepare to be healed. Touch me, feel me. That was Tommy Boy. Have you ever watched that? No, The Who put out a movie called Tommy. On menus and chef specials. You know, like Gordon Ramsay? Gordon Ramsay? Ramsay, not Ramsby. That's like the Grimsby. Have you seen the Brothers Grimsby? That was a Sacha Baron Cohen movie. That's what I can do. See if some celebrities will come onto my show and talk about their movie. A lot of people. That would get me some views. Talk about your latest movie. Talk about your likes and dislikes. There were a lot of celebrities in that movie, Tommy. Yeah, back in the 70s, I think. Tina Turner and Elton John. There were a lot of people in that movie. It's very musical. Get a cardboard cutout of a celebrity and do an interview. You know what? That's what I miss about Blockbuster. Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. Sometimes when a new movie came out, they would have a cardboard cutout of said celebrity. That's funny. I can interview a cardboard cutout. Weird Al used to do that. Weird Al Yankovic. What he would do, he would splice. He would ask a question, and then he would splice in the celebrity's answer. I could do something like that, but with a cardboard cutout. So I'd have to find how to get those. How do I get, oh, movie theaters. Movie theaters. When I go see a movie, if I ever go to a movie again, I could say, hey, can I have your cardboard cutout? And then do a little research on said celebrity. They say life imitates art. Amazon. I could pay the Amazon price. Go on eBay. People who are willing to sell their cardboard cutout. Christina Applegate. There was a cardboard cutout of Christina Applegate, and you could go up and get a picture of yourself with the cardboard cutout. And I did that. I don't remember what happened to the picture. Hello, Ryan. G'day. Thoughts on pop-up blocks? I think they're a good idea. People get pop-ups. The guy who invented the pop-ups, he gave an apology. I think that was on Morbid Facts. Or one of those, anyways, the guy who invented the pop-ups apologized for making the pop-ups. You probably made a mess of that picture. No, I didn't. No, I kept that picture of me hugging Christina Applegate. Back when she was in Married with Children. Who is your top 10 favorite celebrities? Top 10? You know what, Bobcat Goldthwait? I think that's the way you say his name. Goldthwait. He was in the Police Academy movies, and also he made a movie like Shakes the Clown, and another one called God Bless America. And who else? Who else can I? It's usually the funny ones. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg and John Heder, I think that's his name. He played Napoleon Dynamite. You love Bobcat? Bobcat! Yeah, he liked to make people laugh. Jim Carrey, there we go. Don't forget Jim Carrey. And who else? Steve Carell. Oh, Louis C.K. is another celebrity. He's been in a few movies. Thoughts on Jessica Biel? She was in Blade 3, wasn't she? She was an archer. She destroyed a really expensive camera. Yeah. Chuck and Larry, whatever that, it was an Adam Sandler movie, I think. I think it was, I pronounce you Chuck. No, it was Kevin James, wasn't it? Jessica Biel was in there with her hard body. Dave Chappelle, he's up there. Wow, to name a few. We're talking about our top 10. Remember the Chappelle Show? Yeah. He does good stand-up. Thoughts on Dumb and Dumber? That was a pretty good movie. Pretty bird, pretty bird. You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? They did a sequel to that. It was a great movie. Old people, though slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose. Don't go dying on me. He said that all while wearing a big foam rubber hat. Oh, there's our hummingbird again. Too bad I have crappy equipment. If I had a good enough camera, I could probably capture stuff like that. The hummingbird. It's there right now. Have you met? No, my aunt. She worked in Nevada as a server. She said she met Jim Carrey. She was yeah. My Aunt Penny. I have an Aunt Penny. Penny, Penny, Penny. I didn't meet him myself. Saber. Hello, Eddie. You're back. Thank you for coming back. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, the cat is around and attacking my hummingbirds. Mom wants to kill that cat. Mom wants that cat dead. She put out a contract. If you read this out loud, I'd like. I did read this out loud. Oh, so it's a give and take. Quid pro quo. That's how I have to earn my likes. I'm like I'm a like whore. I'm your little like whore. Look at your likes. It's up to 10 right. Oh boy. 10 likes. Ideas. A suggestion box. That's what I need. A suggestion box. Is that your neighbor's mystery cat? No? There is a orange cat. We call him Tigger, or I've called him Tigger. And that's right, I said Tigger. And he shows up here in the morning, and I gave him some food. And I thought that would stop him from eating the birds. He's attacking he loves hummingbirds. He took out the hummingbird feeder yesterday. I had to refill it. Oh, the black cat. I think it's dead now. I think that cat has passed away. A moment of silence for the black cat. I called him Asmodeus. Asmodeus. I like that name. I think it didn't make it through the last snowstorm. May he rest in peace. That was my first cat friend since I've been here in Georgia. Since I've came to Georgia, my cat friends. Thoughts on cats with 3 legs? I don't know. I guess you could probably charge an admission. Come and see the cat with 3 legs. Step right up. Get a ridiculous pimp outfit and jump around doing the dumbest stuff possible and watch how fast you get rich. I'll have to do that. You know what? If I get enough tips, that's what people can do. If they want to see me do stuff like that, just jump around, walk around in my pimp outfit, you know, my pimp suit. You buy and I'll fly, or something like that. But you can't get me in trouble. I don't want to be one of those guys, you know, that are pranking on people and just annoyance. I don't want to be an annoyance. Courtney Cox. She was in one of the Bruce Springsteen video. Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I think that was a song. Oh, I'm on fire. Hit the like button. I recommend that. Sure, hit the like button. Make those likes soar. Sad that is even possible today. I know. I love you. Cherry Gold Dust. There we talking about Cherry Gold Dust. Let's see. You bust your butt and people sit there and get paid for nothing. That's right. They get paid for nothing. I want my MTV. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your chicks for free. Thoughts on Britney Spears? She was in a Jackass movie. Britney Spears. She was also in Austin Powers. I think it was The Spy Who Shagged Me. I think she was towards the end of that movie. Yeah. Britney Spears. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right? That was a very popular song. I love you in a nice area. Oh, you live in a nice area. Can you ever be one of those guys? I could never be one of those guys. You're good the way you are. That's right. Rock on. Rock on. There we go. Let's see. Let's rock and roll. How do you afford? Leave Britney alone! More. You keep asking for more. Leave Britney alone. He was on, he had his web redemption. Thoughts on the book Where the Sidewalk Ends. I never heard of that book. Yeah, Eddie TC, bye. All right, have a great day. Have a great day. I want to be part of your household. Eddie, adopt me legally. That could have its drawbacks. How old are you now? I think as long as everyone takes care of themselves, the world would be a better place. Instead of looking to be taken care of, don't look for anyone to take care of you. Because people don't really care. I'm starting to find that out. Thoughts on nachos? I like nachos. I like nachos. Yummy. Denny's. I used to go to Denny's. When the club would close down, I would go to Denny's. And I would get me some nachos. Or sometimes I would get me a Grand Slam. Denny's Grand Slam. I went to the one on Sunrise Boulevard. And I think there was another one on Manzanita. There was one on Manzanita too. There were so many Denny's, I lost track. Thoughts on the restaurant Hooters. I have a short of a toddler who is looking at one of the Hooters girls. Why do you bring a toddler to Hooters? I guess the food is that good. Blueberry pancakes. Steak and eggs. Blueberry pancakes. Where is Zed? Zed is dead. Zed is dead, honey. We're gonna go to work on the homes here with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. I've seen Pulp Fiction. Was it a $5 milkshake? Hooters gives you diarrhea? I guess that's a remedy for constipation. The opposite end of the spectrum. Diarrhea. Nature's stool softener. I struggle with constipation. Get those veins popping out of your neck. You ever struggle with constipation? Never fear, here's diarrhea. Nature's stool softener. Sometimes certain berries. Prune juice. Prune juice is supposed to clear you out. Do I remember you, Steve Smith? How old are you, Steve? It's always the younger ones that ask, do you remember me? How many people forget you? How many people forget you not? Twin Peaks Restaurant. You're 10. That explains it. Yeah, I've noticed that. All the younger viewers, yes, they ask if I remember them. Twin Peaks, yes I do. I get jokes. Wow, there's another prehistoric mosquito. Mosquitoes, they're not dining on me today. I guess my wish came true. Thoughts on John Smith? Or was it Joseph Smith? He was the founder of the Mormons, Joseph Smith. He was children with Moroni, an angel named Moroni. I have some relatives that are Mormon. Who's John Smith? There's Kevin Smith. Oh, there's our hummingbird. He pooped. Oh, sorry. I scared him off when I yelled poop. I yelled poop and it scared it. The hummingbird was hovering and it squeezed one out in midair. It pinched out a little hummingbird turd. Hummingbird turd. Give my name a shout out and I will sub. Give your name a shout out. Jamala, Noor Jamala, is that the right way to say it? I gotta eat. There we go. Am I gonna get a sub? You're making me earn my subs. Are you having a good time so far? What a way to end the day with Eddie's Funhouse. And some apple Martinelli. What's your favorite Martinelli? I like apple. I like grape Martinelli. Grape Martinelli. On New Year's Eve, I always like to have a Martinelli. I want to do a show called Have a Beer With Me. How will that go? I'll have to keep buying. That's what I could do with the tip money. People can ask me to try different beers. I thought you don't give free shout outs. Yesterday you said you will have to pay. I don't give out free shout outs, so I guess you'll have to pay. I guess now you'll have to pay. Thoughts on blueberry pie? Blueberry pie? I like blueberry pie. They say blueberries lower your blood sugar. So there's a plus to having blueberries. Make me. How old are you? Ah, now you're spamming. That's going to get you timed out. Hi, they. Lie, they. Scary. Anyway. Scary. Are you just spamming? Because otherwise, here's what I'll do. Here's what I do to spammers. There we go. That's what I do to spammers. The rules. We have rules here. No spamming. No trolling. No diarrhea. Which would you rather have, constipation or diarrhea? If I'm at home, diarrhea. Would you rather? Let's play a game called Would You Rather. Ed, I do not play golf. That was invented by the Scottish. Golf. It was a drinking game, if I remember right. If you put the ball in the hole, you took a drink. Have you heard of that? When people watch movies, if they wait for a certain word, and if they hear that word, they take a drink. Thoughts on me? I think you're okay. I think you asked a lot of questions, but you got to do something. You're part of the group, just like Mikey D, Mike Ovette. I should keep track of my mics. See how many mics come here. Wow, I'm getting... Oh, there's another hummingbird. I wonder what it's diving for there. The hummingbird is hovering over the porch. Oh, it went away. Can Mom talk to us? She doesn't like to be bothered, especially when she's watching Lassie. They should just call it the Whimperer. Lassie does a lot of whimpering. One guy told me I should start a live where it is nothing but mics allowed. Nothing but mics. You know what? It just might work. Mike is a common name. This is called The Mike Show. The Mike Show. Where you can only join if your name is Mike. I will be the God Mine Mike. Yeah, the God Mike. Thoughts on apartments? Apartments aren't so bad as long as your neighbors don't make too much noise. I've had some neighbors. I've been a noisy neighbor. I think that was my karma. My karma. When I was younger, I loved to play. There's some times when I wasn't quiet. And then as I got older, I would get neighbors who weren't quiet. It's nice if you can afford an apartment. If something happens, say your stove stops working, if you get one of those kind of apartments, then they're responsible for fixing it. Or your microwave, if the microwave is included and it suddenly doesn't work, they're responsible for either the repair or replacement. Or your air conditioner. I had an apartment that had a washer and dryer. I really liked that. And then I had an apartment where I had to go across the property to wash my clothes. I think there was a girl who stole my underwear. This woman, there was a woman, my next door neighbor. I noticed there was some underwear missing. And I wouldn't put it past her. Anyway, what is she doing with my underwear anyway? Maybe she's doing some voodoo. Yes, my name isn't Mike. Mike. Oh, okay, that's what happened there. You were correcting the autocorrect. I noticed that I'll post a video and I'll notice that the word was misspelled. Oh, this guy again. It hasn't been 24 hours. I timed this guy out 24 hours. He loves me so much. Whoever that is, right away starts typing in racial slurs. But now you're broke? Well, friends stick together through thick and thin. Broke. Never say I am broke, because then you'll be broke. That's what I learned. Never say I am sick. Never say I am broke. Underwear theft. That's what it was. I would like to know what it's like to be rich. I've never been rich. I've never been rich. I wouldn't want people to know I was rich. People get weird when there's lots of money. They get weird. It gets weird, not in a good way. Is that a steak? Is that a steak? You're sticking around here and eat up all our steak. How much would I bet I could throw a football over the mountains? Turtle. Turtle steak? Is that what you're advertising? Turtle steak. I captured a turtle on video. I captured it on video. Money doesn't make you rich, but it pays the bills. Money sure pays the bills. Money doesn't buy happiness. If you get that rent money, you're pretty happy. If you can pay them doctor bills, you're pretty happy. If you can put food on the table, that makes you even happier. So I think there's a problem with that. Money can buy you happiness. They just want to make rich people feel guilty. That's what I think. Or that's what rich people tell poor people. Rich people tell poor people, money doesn't buy happiness. While they're eating their steak, while they're driving around in their luxury car. Yeah, kids, money doesn't buy happiness. If you're driving a Ferrari or a Rolls Royce. Thoughts on fleas? They're hard to get rid of. There's a special kind of spray. I was taking care of my boss's dog one time while he was away on vacation. Big bag of weed will make you happy too. Hello there, Spider Girl. It's been a while. What you doing? I'm outside watching the hummingbird. We have hummingbirds that come by here. And we're shooting the breeze. We're talking about this and that. The bag is in the hat. It's filled with this and that. Skulls and pins and needles dance before my eyes. It's no surprise. The rabbit's just a monkey in disguise. Have you seen that video? Hey Eddie, hope you're having fun. What are your thoughts on Grover Cleveland, former president? I don't know that. We've had so many presidents. Some of them are talked about. There are a lot of presidents who are hardly talked about. I'm off to my pal's house tomorrow to make a hit record. That's all you need. Make a hit record. That's what Tenacious D says. Just one hit. One hit. What kind of random ass question is that? Grover Cleveland. That sounds like... Ed, thoughts on roast beef? This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. Gonna sell it to Toyota. Is it gonna be a jingle? People write jingles. They make a lot of money doing jingles for ads, you know. They're pretty creative. They get stuck in your head. for the advert. Well, that's cool. Then I could say, I know the guy. I know the guy who wrote that jingle. How big is Japan? How big is Japan? It's an island. It's a series of islands. Alpha Kenny 1. Alpha Kenny 1. If we can sell that, yeah, if you can sell it, we'll be praying for you. We could pray for you about that. Ed, I gotta ask, what's your thoughts on Family Guy? I like Family Guy. I like watching Family Guy. I like mimicking some of the voices. Big in Japan. Yeah, Big in Japan, and then there's Big Man Japan. There was a movie. I think I have that movie in my library. Thoughts on soccer. Soccer is also known as football. That's awesome. So are the monster trucks. Do Peter? You like to do Peter? Yeah. Hey, Lois. What are you doing tonight? Let's go down to the pub. Hope Quagmire's not there. And then there's Stewie. Sometimes I could do a really good Stewie if I get in the mood. Let's have a party. Remember that? He used to always have the captain's hat and those ladies would dance. Thoughts on your mom. Thoughts on your mom. She's a sweet gal. The water was turned off yesterday. Really talented man. Thank you. Maybe one day I'll do a commercial. That's how a lot of celebrities get their start. They get their start doing commercials. Steve Carell did a Burger King commercial. And so did Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Who was that? Sarah Michelle Gellar? I think she did a Burger King commercial. Maybe I should say, hey, you guys want me to do a commercial? That'll be on my first step on the road to riches. Thoughts on Baby? Ha ha ha. Thoughts on Baby? Baby! Lady! That's a Kenny Rogers song. Is everyone entertained so far? I don't need a co-host. I can just sit here and answer questions. Do my thoughts on. Here's Eddie's thoughts on. Hello. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We're having lots of fun. The healing power of the doing. That's what I got that telepathic message. I was just going to do that. You have the trees as your host. Yeah, the trees. My host. My co-host. I'm the host. I'm the host of the most, baby. I like gum. Shut up, Meg. Giggity, giggity, goo. Giggity, giggity. How about we go up to my apartment? The aliens will send you a message. That's right. Telepathic messages. That's how aliens and angels, they both talk telepathically. I hear that time and time again. Does it speak to your soul?
Remember, not cone heads. If I were your parental unit, I would apply sufficient pressure to your blunt skull as to cause it to collapse. I find you unacceptable. Maintain no tones. Is that a tattoo? Maintain no tones. You're a broken down, rusted out shitbox. I find you unacceptable. We will narfle the Garthog. You will narfle the Garthog. Sometimes I feel I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me.
Austin Powers. Who was the cat? That's Mike Myers. Austin Powers. Groovy, baby. Good, baby. Very good. Allow myself to introduce myself. Bang, bang. Oh, bing, 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 boing. Bing, 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 boing. Thoughts on popcorn? Where do these questions come from? I like popcorn.
When I get insolence makes me angry. And when I get angry, Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset. And when Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset, people die.
What time is it right now? It's 4:39. I better get dinner ready. Sharks?
I want sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Is that too much to ask? I think they should have a warm meal.
I like those.
I want sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. I want a rotating chair. Don't forget Mini-Me.
TV. Television. I think it was invented in the 50s. First we had to huddle around a radio, and then there was the television. Some guys invented the television in their garage. And then the government learned how they can program people. Thoughts on bicycles? Bicycle, bicycle, fun to ride a bicycle. Bicycle races are coming your way. So forget all those movies, oh yeah. Bicycle, bicycle. Oh, that's a Queen song. Oh, that's a Queen song. Bye, Ed. Heading off. Okay, David. All right. It's time to start cooking dinner. It's around that time. I'm glad you could all join me. Think about me and my Patreon. Join my Patreon. I think we're down to 29 days. They told me it takes, in 30 days, my Patreon will be shut down due to inactivity. So you will find the link in the description. Check out all my cool merch. And we'll do this again tomorrow.